No, no, negative. Training day. The exercise is massively important for the dogs. Back off, come here. The reality of these dogs is, you know, they were originally built for war. So when you have this many dogs together, I mean, it's like playing with fire, basically. So a lot of things can go wrong. I mean, they can go wrong quick. I just got bit in the leg. I think I might be bleeding. Here at DDK, we breed big dogs, so keeping them in shape is pretty vital. Some of my dogs get a little bit thicker in the winter, so it's time to burn that off. Exercise helps my dogs stay sharp. It means they're ready to go at any time. Training day. Let's see how many dogs I can take out today. This isn't like taking your poodle for a walk in the Upper East Side. If I don't get the balance of the dogs right in this situation, things can get ugly. Kobe! Back off, come here. There's nothing that I like better than just being with the dogs and up in the woods like that. I mean, for me, it's real important that the dogs, you know, stay in good shape. Important that they have, you know, good endurance and, you know, that they just get proper exercise every day. I mean, that's the key to owning dogs. I've seen coyotes, mountain lions. You never know what you're gonna run into in the woods out here. There's moose out here, big moose, that are aggressive. Bears can be aggressive, but the bears, honestly, more or less, are not really what I worry about. It's more the moose. I've had a moose charge my car. So the moose will come after me.
Why is he talking negatively about the moose?
A moose chased me in my car one time. It happened. So, that's why. Oh, there's some bear food. I ran into more people up there. You know, gunshots. I've been walking in the woods and literally heard bullets pass by me before. So then I've had to track down hunters and people illegally hunting on my property. So when you have this many dogs together, I mean, it's like playing with fire, basically. So a lot of things can go wrong. I mean, they can go wrong quick. When you're dealing with multiple dogs, I mean, the first most important thing is that you're matching their energies, you know, that you have the right combination of dogs together. I have some dogs that just don't particularly like certain dogs. I don't like everybody either. So it's bonding, you know, really. So I would move just camaraderie. That's pretty much what we do. You know, if you try to do that inside of a room or something, I mean, it can be very explosive. Netflix, leave him alone. Yo. They're all bad kids at one point or another. So you gotta just kind of watch them all.
Kobe! No! Hulk, let's go!
Yeah, they're gonna be a bit excited. They're like, what are we doing? Are we going to exercise? What are we doing? So this is Hercules. All right, that's good. He's Hulk's son. He's from the infamous $500,000 litter video, this guy here. Hercules has got his winter weight on him right now. He's a bit thick, a bit of pudge on him right now. So we're gonna work that off. Hercules! We like to take the quads out, let them run, you know, let them get that kind of high octane experience in their life. You know, it's really good for the cardio. Come on, bro. He's peeing. He's peeing. When you gotta go, you gotta go. I mean, so he had to go.
Oh man, we might have technical difficulties right now.
I got the four-wheeler fired up. I got the dog ready to just take off. I got the camera crew in front of me. I got the freaking drone flying around in the sky, and everybody is primed and freaking ready. And what happens?
It's not going down. That thing.
You know, dog's out here. He's looking at me like, you know, what the... So, you know, I'm gonna take him for a run instead. All right, come on, let's go. It went from high octane to like medium octane. You're psyched because you can keep up. And here comes a psycho. So this is Dynasty. He is one of the main dogs that was on Hulk's head in some of those initial pictures. And he, you know, he's a bit of a troublemaker, this guy. Dynasty, you're a douche. So these are weighted harnesses that we use for the dogs. That's it, he is psyched, so let's get him going here before he bursts out of his saddle here. Oh, he's a love bug. I mean, he's a sweet dog. He just, like, his energy is just through the roof. But that's why a dog like this, you take out, you make sure he's exercising all the time, and you burn off all that energy. That's the key. I mean, these dogs physically are just leaps and bounds in front of most other breeds of dogs. You know, much more sturdy, much more strong. I mean, the reality of these dogs is, you know, they were originally built for war. That's where the history starts. That's what they were kind of created for. Each dog was created for a use. Unfortunately, they were created for a disgusting use, you know, and so to me, they're very physical, you know, so that's why it always was fitting for me for the dogs to, you know, do the protection work, to do the kind of rough work, you know, because they're very gruff, physically strong dogs. You know, the problem why people really didn't use them a lot in protection was because, you know, a lot of the time they're not always that stable. But I mean, I have changed that without a shadow of a doubt. You know, my dogs show stability beyond. He's got to poop, so that's what he's doing. He's about to take a dump. High five to the toilet life. All right, so this is Kobe. There's two sides to exercising dogs. You gotta exercise them physically and you gotta exercise them mentally. So I'm gonna exercise his brain more than exercise. We're gonna exercise his body too, but we're gonna exercise his mind. We're gonna exercise his brain. We're gonna exercise patience. That's what we're gonna do. So right now what I want him to do is be looking in my eyes. So you see the focus stays on me, not on the toy. Clearly you could tell, nothing he wants more than to bite this. But with great power, if you never learn to harness it, it's useless. But you can see he's really focused, he's very patient. Negative. See that? Here. No. Nope. 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 Now I'm gonna really make you wait. Well, since he made a couple mistakes now I'm just gonna push his mind a little bit. I'm gonna make him work a little extra. So I'm making sure that he's keeping his focus on me and he's not getting carried away with this thing here, which he's doing good. So I'm gonna let him have it in a second. Oh, that's called frustration. That's called being frustrated. But I'm gonna show you the key point in this routine right here. Is when I let go of this thing, watch. If I walk, wherever I go, he's gonna follow me and try to get me to push the tug with him. Wherever I go, he's gonna follow me around like, yo, Dad, don't forget, we playing. Like, yo, come on. Because it's no fun unless I'm touching it. You want you to be what the dog wants. And as you, just got bit. Just got bit right there, that was live. I just got bit in the leg, I think I might be bleeding a little bit.
When you work with the dogs, you can expect to get nipped once in a while, it happens. I think he was a little distracted in that moment, and that's why he didn't notice how close the dog was.
I'm thankful that the dog didn't bite my nuts. He nipped me in my leg. Even a small little nick can actually break your skin. You know? That's what we've learned today in Bite Club. I got scars all up and down my arms, on my legs, and bit on both feet, both hands. I have been bit in the nuts as well before. Welcome to dogs. Yeah, so I mean, even a situation like that, just a little, just playing around. You know, there's always an element of, you know, potential injury when you're dealing with these dogs. Me, I trust all my dogs and I don't need all my fingers. So these dogs are, you know, they're my love, they're my life, they're my legacy. I mean, they're everything.